the old shit, in with the new thing. Dark as a motherfucker, color of my moon ring. My mind digital, always stay focused now. Steady, dry, heavy, but this my favorite go around. Love it when it's showtime, pump the adrenaline. Feeling like a kid again, pass me a mescaline. Nigga, I'm a man now, no more pants down. No need for gloves now, no more mask out. Grind to your bone show, foolproof cash route. Do it for the fam, I'm nobody's cash cow. Hold up, we still here, niggas at.
Yo, friggity diggity. Friggity diggity.
If that's what you call it, you mother flower.
It was fantastic.
What's up? That was good, man. That was good. Grumpy OGs.
Grumpy OGs.
What they do? It's all love.
Hannibal Heck.
Hannibal Heck. My dog Eddie Giggles.
The pinga.
The pinga is in the fucking house.
The pinga is in the
As you
building.
can tell, we have a plexiglass here. He blowing it up on that side over there. He blowing it
All right. And we got Beast in the Hood.
Beast in the Hood's back in the house.
I'm always gonna be here.
Always gonna be here.
Fresh from South Africa tour. He's killing it.
He's doing it.
Getting
South
paid.
Africa or South
Wherever you went.
South America.
Nah, this nigga
He didn't go to South America.
He was in South America doing a tour out there.
You ain't go to South America?
Yeah, he was in Ecuador last week.
That's where you was at? Rich ass motherfucker. Listen,
Rich ass motherfucker.
What's up, doggy?
B.
Chilling, dog. We here. Grumpy OGs.
My dog, I'm glad you came. We were talking a lot of shit about you.
The king of
You know what I'm saying?
King of Kendall right here.
King of Killer K. We call it Killer K.
We call it
so
Killer
Killer K. We
Yeah.
Killer K. Yes,
different
sir.
generation, but you gonna get the you gonna understand. You already know. I'm glad you made it. I know we were just laughing real quick. I can't get my mind off of it.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
I'll talk about it a little later. Get into it.
We'll
I want to get
interject
into your,
on that.
I want to get into your projects and everything.
The mic is over here, my brother. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta be professional.
But professional, you're scolding him on camera. That's not professional.
This guy's
Don't worry
incredible.
about it. We can edit that out.
We drinking monster. He released the beast already.
Facts. I want to get into
King of Kendall too.
a lot of the shit you're doing.
Okay.
But first, I just because I had to have a couple of thoughts in my brain. You know we were watching the Versus Joy. I can't get the shit out of my fucking head.
Last night Versus, you got to catch it.
With
You missed
Big
it.
Daddy Kane and
I was
KRS.
watching it on the phone, but I couldn't hear it.
Jacho, these are two of my favorites of all time.
And KRS one.
It's not about you know who won the whole hip hop community won.
Definitely.
From last night.
I don't put a winner on it.
There's no winner.
But I understand why you would even say that. Here's the thing. KRS One, I already said it a couple.
He's the teacher, man.
He is the number one solo performer, hip hop performer of all time. I don't care what nobody says. Soloist, he can hold down a show for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. Okay, the dude is off the chain. Big Daddy Kane is one of my favorite rappers of all time.
And he's
you understand? And his show is illmatic. All his shows are ill. It was just a great night, dog. You know what I'm saying? And it was
For
just
hip hop.
It was awesome.
Nah, it was
He brought
dope.
DJ Scratch to be his DJ.
Yeah. Him and Kid Capri were going at it though.
Are you
I don't know if it was real. Like it felt like there was real DJ beef. I don't know.
They were saying that
I loved it.
Capri's voice was ringing in the whole shit.
Dude, that mother. Yo, let me tell you, that was an epic ass fucking night.
It was good. You got to catch it?
I didn't watch it, but I know it was gonna happen.
I wouldn't
Big
have
Daddy
missed it.
Kane is one of my favorite.
He's my favorite growing up of all time, and everybody knows that.
And you see, you saying that, I was curious on like what rap song that you first heard that said, "Yo, I like this. Like this is what I want to fuck with."
I know this is mad crazy, but it was like a Ludacris song.
Word?
It was Ludacris because like Ludacris was going crazy, and then I watched Hustle and Flow. Yeah, and Hustle and Flow was just like that movie. I saw it, and then I was just I want to be a rapper.
Right.
Dope.
There was nothing.
That's actually a really dope movie.
That was not gonna convince me.
How old were you then?
I was probably like
teenager.
No, I was a little bit younger. I was probably like 9, 8 years old, you know.
Yeah.
And then watching that, and then you know, Get Rich or Die Trying came out, 8 Mile came out.
Right,
those
forget it.
movies
Okay, so
like,
yeah,
you know, it was super
good.
The inspiration
Those are good
was-
movies that that'll push you to.
I love it.
Might want to fuck with it. I could understand that,
you know,
and that's dope.
And like I watching New Jack City, even though it was like, because New Jack City give you a perspective of like, yo, be yourself. I mean, not New Jack City, the other one with Chris Rock, the one that CB4.
CB4?
What's that movie called?
Not CB4, because CB4 was actually a parody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he's the parody. But what's that movie called again?
When he was Pookie?
Yeah, no, that movie that they're like, trying to pretend that he's like these gangster rappers, but he's not.
Oh, that is it. CB4.
That's what the movie's called. CB4.
Yes.
Right, so, but that movie was good too, because it showed me like, yo, be yourself, because like me coming up.
Yeah, they clown about it, but they're giving you a message.
Yeah, it's giving you a message, and like just be yourself, like rep where you're from, and be like be true to yourself.
Right.
And a lot of artists like coming up, I saw that they didn't like especially with Crazy Hood, y'all repped where you're from. You weren't like trying to be like whatever the masses were doing. You weren't trying to appeal to that. You were like, no, I'm gonna I'm from Kendall, like I'm gonna rep where I'm from and body where I'm from.
When nobody wanted to rep Kendall.
Exactly. So like now I saw that like the only people who were doing it was you guys, and then like me coming up as a young, and like there's a lot of other artists I can name. They were from Kendall, and they didn't really like care to mention it or nothing like that, because like a lot of people like they always had a stigma.
They were scared of what people were gonna say.
Yeah, because they think like, oh, it's a suburb area. If you come from Kendall, you're rich, whatever. I like soon I will, but I don't even own property. I pay rent. My parents, they come from Cuba, so we working hard.
Exactly.
But there's a lot of people just like us in Kendall. So.
Facts.
And I just want to rep where I'm from.
Nah.
I mean, I had mad fun when I moved out here.
And this is the most I love.
Been having fun forever.
And I like that it's a good community too. I'm not trying to rep like it's sad that other neighborhoods and areas like that their areas are bad, and that's it's because that's the area. You can't control that, and it sucks that it's like that. In Kendall, bad shit happens, but in Kendall, a lot of good shit happens too.
Here's how I see it. Out of towners is a different story. How they look at Kendall, how they look at Miami. Period. Not Kendall. I'm sorry, Miami. Here's how I see it. Miami in itself, South Florida in itself, Dade County in itself is dangerous.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck where you live. You understand me?
Yeah,
I don't care how big your house is, how
shit.
small your apartment is, motherfucker. Yeah. There's crime everywhere. There's probably a drug dealer to your left and a stripper living to the right, motherfucker. Yeah. It's just what it is. You understand? How about mind your business and keep it moving? That's all you really have to do. Just trouble anywhere, because everyone down south got that same mentality. Everybody is looking over their shoulder, making sure someone's not trying to rob them. They don't get shit. Whether you get robbed in Kendall, you get robbed in Coral Gables, you get robbed in Carroll City. It doesn't matter where you at. What I'm trying to say is everyone has that same mentality that I'm gonna make sure I take care of my mentality. Everyone got a motherfucking gun, and you can catch it from any fucking body. So respect everybody. This is the moral. So that's whenever they say, "Oh, Kendall, what about it?" I can, oh, Kendall's a little summer. I don't give a fuck what you call motherfucking Kendall. You know what I'm saying? From what I've seen growing up in this motherfucker, we made 300 movies out this bitch, off streets. You understand? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what their perception is. What's funny that he was asking about Big Daddy Kane is because, you said that you like Big Daddy Kane about. It's 80s, that's late 80s, 85, 86, 87, not 85, I'm sorry, 86, 87, 88, 89. From that era on, it for me was different. You know what I'm saying? Because that was one of my favorite rappers, just because no one put it down like him. No one could spit like the way he was.
He was very smooth too.
What I wanted to ask you was last night what you saw. We may see something.
I'm
different.
not gonna lie.
We may see something different because we're from two different generations. But even though we get along and we think a lot alike, even though you're younger, we're from two different generations. And from what I saw, these dudes put on a show and showed a lot of people what hip hop really was. All the elements, from the DJing to the b-boying to their presence on stage. The way you didn't hear them rapping over their own track. You know what I'm saying? That was all.
Yeah, they
just played.
They actually free. Yeah,
you didn't hear the track, the instrumental. You didn't hear the lyrics. No. I'm not making fun of anyone who does it now. What I'm trying to tell you is they just showed you.
It was a different landscape.
Homie,
how was like they would play the beat then and rap over them. So like I'm not gonna lie. Like I just have them play my song and I rap over my lyrics. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Right. I'm not gonna lie.
I was super. Not blaming. I'm not even making fun of you.
No, I know, but
please don't take it that way. What I'm trying.
Right, but is that how you gonna like do your shows? Like that's how you want to do your shows?
Why? I'm asking. Forget about
like,
if he wants to.
You're right, but
why? Because I haven't found like I guess I could just play the beat, but sometimes I guess it's since I'm a fucking stoner, maybe I just gotta chill on smoking weed, but. I kind of like.
What you gotta do is get on the treadmill, get the endurance up. You can smoke weed
and rehearsal.
And rehearsal.
There you go. Rehearsal is number. Listen to me.
But I did
You
turn
don't
up because
spit 100 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Your flow, all you have to do is rehearse your shit.
Yeah.
And I'm not. This is just my criticism.
Yeah, this is
you.
because
I know
listen,
you.
we from that era.
Yeah, listen. In the 90s, you would have fucking came to a show and told a dude play the shit, and it was your song playing, and you're basically just the hype man rapping over your shit. You're the hype man now. You're not the MC no more. In my eyes, I'm saying that crowd would have booed the fuck out of you. You would have been fucked up. You understand? And then now in this generation, I can't go to a show without watching them rap it over their own fucking goddamn track. Yeah. And it's cool. That's what you guys want to do. And if the crowd accepts
it's really not cool.
No. If you guys want to do that, that's fine. I'm not paying for that.
You know, and plus they making millions. I can't really say much.
I'm not paying for that.
You're right.
If you guys want to do
but
that,
what I'm
whatever.
saying for what the culture, what the music is, and how it's all started, and how like what we saw on stage from when we were jits. I can't see this now, and people say, "Damn, this is a dope show."
Just imagine what
you're
would have
playing
happened.
your CD, and you're just saying a couple of words here and there,
Right?
Like,
but think about it. I'm coming to see. Okay, let me just tell you two things. I'm coming to see you at a show, right? Because I heard you sing or something. I was like, "Whoa, dude, I like this style." I come to watch you. Now I want to see your skill. I want to see you spit that shit. And then I gotta hear the song and you ad-libbing to the song.
Yeah.
Hey, the binga.
Yeah, it's basically
shit,
you being
motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, nigga, I want to hear your skills.
we paid for a listening concert, you know, of your CD.
Right.
Which I'm saying it. Like I said, people make their money to make their money. I'm just saying as an OG looking at it. What they doing now is that's not, you know.
How many
you're
times
not
have you
giving us
heard
a show.
How many times have you heard a song and said, "Yo, it's okay"? Maybe not that you liked it, but you were like, "It's all right." And then you saw that motherfucker live, and you're like, "I really like this shit now. This nigga killed it." You understand what I'm trying to say?
No, yeah, of course, dog.
That's
They sell you on the performance.
Exactly.
100 songs that I've listened to, I go, "This song's alright." Like, it's
and
so
then when you see them live, they're like,
"Oh,
"Oh,
I go, forget
shit.
about it." That's my favorite song. This
That's
dude's
my
live
joint.
show
Yeah.
is retarded.
It's crazy,
You smell
but
me?
that's what you see when you see that, you're like,
Right.
wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're giving your audience, your
Forget about
fans, live.
We want to know
Not
who
a CD.
I could buy
You know
the
what I'm
CD
saying?
anywhere. It's mixed down for 30 hours. Yeah. I want to hear what you do live. If you sound super dope live, not that it's super mixed, just you sound dope live, you're animated, you know what you're saying. Imagine you're doing a show and you're the only one doing it without going over your track. Now you're really standing out. Like, yo, this dude from this generation. You're from this generation, and he's spitting like
You
he's
go
from the
out
90s.
and make sure that you
understand?
do your mic checks before the show. Don't
That's
be
it. You
lazy
make
like
sure
everybody.
You make
Guess
sure you.
what?
No.
That's coming because he only has how many years that you do music?
Oh, facts.
No.
So that's coming.
Seriously,
he's-
4.
as he
But
grows,
this is good
he's gonna
game.
get
But
But
that's
this
good.
is good
Yeah,
game right
yeah.
now to make me separate from everybody because, like
From
I said,
everybody, man.
I could get at least one of my singles with the beats that, like, you know, like they say, the thing that
instrumental.
2.0 produced by Beats in the Hood.
Yeah.
If anything, I could memorize the fuck out of that song without having to play it over with the lyrics. So everywhere I go, I just perform that song with the beat on the background, and I perform the
Brother,
whole
you're
song.
gonna do it so many times that you're gonna forget your name before you forget that motherfucking song. You understand
true,
me?
man.
And let me tell you something. What's wrong with fucking memorizing your songs?
Nothing at all.
Exactly. I couldn't fucking leave the studio till I memorized that fucking shit. If it'll piss on me. Are you kidding me?
Nah,
you
word.
fucking kidding me?
It's I mean,
Fuck, man.
Orlando will slap you.
it's different, but
I'm just saying. Maybe we just grumpy OGs.
no, because you're not the only one. Because we was working with another artist, and he tried to do the same shit, and I said,
and he was paying us to say this, loco. You
Yeah.
understand?
To say
like-
what?
no, like
To
first
say-
off,
and just to talk to him, he was paying us, bro.
paid him to write the rhymes,
Right.
So he wasn't even writing his own rhymes.
But I had to also be
And then-
in on his session.
And
you
we all
understand?
in, and then when it was
Oh,
time
man.
we got him a show to do a showcase, and I told him, yo, he was doing rehearsal like in the thing, but he was playing with the song. I said, yeah, when you get on stage, you're not gonna have your vocals on there. He took a shit. He took a shit in his pants and said, no, I don't know if I could do it.
That was the first day of realization
are you
that he was gonna do an
fucking
actual show.
kidding me?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you know, for that you have to be prepared. You know, you can't just
He
be.
folded like a lawn chair.
The thing was that he asked us to help him, right? And if you're gonna ask me, I'm gonna do it the way we did it. I'm not gonna tell you, make sure
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just can't
Yeah,
do
you're
that.
not gonna lead somebody.
If
in the
I'm
wrong
gonna
That
put
dude
my
didn't
face
try-
out there for
he
you,
didn't try once.
You can't look like a bozo on stage from like I can't let that happen. It's gonna look like we're stupid.
Yeah, it's gonna fall back on you.
Like nah.
Listen, what you're doing is fantastico. I like your style. I like everything you're doing. And you're a good guy, which is two different. There's a lot of dudes that are jerks trying to make music. The dudes don't make it. You understand what I'm saying? So you stand for and what you rep for in your country and where you live. You rep everything. So that's love. Sir. I gotta respect that. You understand? Like we from Kendall. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we like who the next generation of these little hoods like who. You're the only dude we've ever fucked with. You know what I'm saying?
And that's actually
we're old. Cool. You understand? So that's why.
And same for you guys. Like you guys have accepted me and brought me in. Like treated me like family, dog, and that shit.
It's all love,
bro.
It's all love.
What's the energy you give out?
Because, you know why though? It's because it goes back to the first thing you said. You're being yourself.
You're being yourself.
You ain't never been fake.
Well, one thing all legends have always said, like Snoop, like all the big legends, they always said, like, yo, you're gonna get a long way being yourself. Like I feel like Nas said that shit. Like all the fucking
everybody. Man.
So I feel like that's one thing that always like resonated to me as a kid, because like I saw a lot of trends come and go. A lot of them. My back in the head.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh shit! Come on.
But I saw a lot of trends come and go as like with like a lot of things. Shout out to them. Maybe they're still getting money, but like with the whole face tat wave, that whole like crazy stuff. The Chicago dudes with the drill wave. That's what they that's what they grew up on. Whatever. That's like another pandemic. But whatever.
Right. Everybody got their own.
It's a style of music.
Right, for sure.
But yeah.
Everywhere's different. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere. No matter where you go, Seattle, Cali, everything's different.
But me as a Miami artist, I'll talk about like what goes on in Miami and shit like that. But I don't like to I don't, in other words, I'll probably say in my rhymes, you run up on me, I'll protect myself, whatever. But I'm not out here, a lot of people, try to be like this, big gangster and all that stuff. Right. I saw Nori said, he was like, yo, I saw a leader leads the war, but a super duper leader avoids the war. I want to be a super duper leader and avoid the fucking war.
Words from NOR.
Crazy.
One of my favorite rappers.
But I'm being real, and that's some real shit. Cause dog, I don't want to be a part of none of that shit. I want to be elevating my brand. I want the pinga to be like Coca-Cola. Dog.
Facts. You're already on the right track.
So when I'm not here anymore, I pass it cookies. Burner got cookies.
Right.
When he's not here anymore, cookies gonna be for his kids, his family. It's gonna.
Facts.
It's
for the future. It's not just for now.
Yeah.
And if you act like a fake motherfucker, you ain't gonna be here in the future because someone's gonna try you.
There's always gonna be that bad.
And you gonna be fucked.
There's always gonna be that bad motherfucker. Here on Grumpy OGs.
I promise you.
They're letting you
don't get tried. And if you wanna act like you about the streets and you a gangsta ass motherfucker, a real gangsta ass motherfucker from the street could run up on you and say, "Let me see that gat," and you ain't gonna have it on you, and he gonna fucking shoot your ass for not even having it on you.
Yeah,
he a gangsta motherfucker.
It's whack being fake.
You don't need it for what?
You don't got to.
In this day and time,
don't play yourself.
In this day and fucking time, there's someone for everybody. There's a clique for everybody in this day and time. If you one of the weirdos who used to wear motherfucking furry outfits, but before the internet, you thought you were the only motherfucker who likes to wear a little fucking furry outfit. Now you got the internet, you look up furry outfits. They got conventions in every goddamn city, nigga. A bunch of weirdos just like you. So, there's someone for everybody. You understand me?
They fucking with them
and
costumes.
And they fucking in them costumes like a bunch of real weirdos.
You got a bunny fucking a tiger.
A bunny's fucking a tiger, and he's coming on the.
He's coming in costumes.
He's coming in the costume. That's dirty and disgusting.
Dirty and disgusting.
That's Eddie.
But dog,
Eddie the bunny.
That's why I created the pinga, to make a brand. And because I remember my brother always told me, my older brother, he was doing the music. Yo, you're doing music stuff, but you need to make a movement. You need to make something to make people want to everybody has a movement. DJ Khaled, we the best, all that stuff. You need to have something. Right. So just analyzing, and I just saw one day I was in Cali with my friends shooting a video in 2019. And then I was just we're just in Cali being young adults, just eating shit, smoking out, and then I was screaming that pinga for no reason. And my boy was just yo, you should make a song called The Pinga. I got back to Miami, made a song called The Pinga, and then that was
the brand.
That started there, and then when I started going out places, people would be like, yo, The Pinga. So I was whatever.
It's go stick.
So
there you go.
Then I started
it's different.
The cucumber.
The cucumber.
This guy.
This fucking, he's dying to tell his story.
Well, you just
He's dying to tell his story. He keep bringing up cucumber.
It's because Eddie.
Cucumber.
Hey, all this shit
you
I
don't
learned
know.
from these guys. You don't understand,
Stop
bro.
blaming us.
Yo,
The
what?
No,
The cops
guys
go
are
back and
like
no matter what.
He
Nah,
said,
Influences
we done
of Boris are here.
we done corrupted this
I was
kid.
since I was 13, my brother. I'm 22.
He was in clubs at 14. How about that?
Here's the problem.
He came to the United States at 13. Was in the clubs when he was 14. That's how fast we had him.
The United.
He liked the United
Surviving.
States.
That's my way of, showing love.
We're on your side.
You know how we do.
You want me to tell him? All right. So Eddie,
let's
so Eddie opened up a produce company, right? And somebody.
Let's be real.
Eddie's Veggies, right?
Veggies.
No, we
Eddie's
have to say our infamous leader over here.
So somebody hired him to do a little porno.
Somebody hired him very close to the family.
to do a porno.
Okay, all right, because the girl was begging.
Her name was Beggin Smith.
Okay,
And she was begging to have her ass
Her
eaten.
name was begging for it.
She was begging for her ass
Begging
eaten.
for it. She was like from Switzerland. And Eddie had his own produce company, and some other guy we knew was doing porno, so we were like, word, let's put these two together somehow. You know what I mean? How can we collab together?
I got the ripest cucumber
largest, ripest.
You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't going.
What does it mean when it's ripe? Stoner question.
Oh, I don't know.
Pause
I
no
just
homo.
I just threw out the word, B. I ain't.
Pause no homo on
Right
it.
meaning it was freshly picked out the ground.
okay.
you
It was
know
a fresh,
Wash it
long
or dirty?
cucumber.
that shit was
Eddie said
dirty.
it was. Eddie said it was satisfactory.
It was
size.
super. It was a super vegetarian.
He said the size looked satisfactory.
Yeah, it looked
So
satisfactory.
the guy we knew who does the movie said, "I can use you in the scene." Obviously, we know what that scene would be.
And Becky she was begging to get
so
ass eaten. So
begging for it said I'll do
let
it
me-
with him. And she bent over. Eddie, what happened from there with that big old thing you had in your hand?
I ate a culito first.
Whoa.
Oh. I didn't know that part, bro.
I wasn't going there, right?
Yeah, all right, cool.
Oh, I tore that down.
Obviously, we heard.
Eat the culito.
Rock and roll.
Ate the chochita.
Chacho.
And then she said she wanted to get yipe, ba-boom.
No, what?
She wanted to get ba-boom.
What's that mean?
Boom.
She wanted a fist pump?
She wanted a fist pump and all that, right? So my nigga,
Freakazoid.
for the whole thing, I said, you know what? I'm a cucumber size. You know what I'm saying? So I brought the cucumber out.
Fresh from his market.
That's
From
my
Eddie's
size.
Fresh from the market.
Eddie'sVeggies.com.
Eddie's
Rock and roll.
veggies. Nothing but veggies.
EddiesVeggies.com. Here.
Nothing but veggies.
It was vegetarian
Right.
all
Black
day.
days, black
Oh,
days.
So-
sorry. These veggies are not to eat. They're just-
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I stuffed her with a
non-GMO.
fucking linguine. I mean, not the
linguine.
Well, I gave it a linguine already. I stuffed her with the
You gave her linguine.
with the cucumber,
Cucumber, yes.
which makes it better pickled. Just to let you know.
Facts.
Yeah, I made it pickled. I pickled it.
He pickled her.
I pickled it.
He
I
rammed it in
ran
there.
it up in there.
This bitch was fucking 18 inches, right? He ramming this shit up in there and goes with this evil Joker smile, like, I know this is evil. I love it. I like it. He's just ramming it out.
She enjoyed it.
I guess.
She enjoyed it.
I just saw the film.
It had that white stuff on it when
Stop it.
But what she did at first when you put your face under.
Oh.
What she said?
She's she went.
I think that's Boris's favorite part. He's like,
Right, that's the part you're waiting for?
That's what-
God damn.
I just want to.
Some niggas got different fetishes. What can I say?
Oh, he's about to die. The red light.
Yeah,
the red light's on.
So yeah,
Yeah. So that's
Anyway.
the story that Boris wanted to be told.
right.
Yeah, you know, for
All
the
right.
people.
You satisfied?
for the people.
Nah, come on, you know we been about.
you can check that out on
But you gotta let your
EddiesVeggies.com.
EddiesVeggies.com. Go check it out.
EddiesVeggies.com.
I don't know what this. It's
Purely vegetarian.
Yeah, it's good for you. The pinga.
He had a nice solid.
Eddie the ass eater.
Yes.
Well, Eddie gigs right now because he's in a hiatus. He hasn't eaten ass in a while. So
Me neither.
Are you I was gonna ask you, are you in that eat
Oh,
ass
no,
club?
yeah, I definitely am.
The way you opened your eyes right there, because you're all Chinese right now. When I said you, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
in the club,
He's
but
like, what up?
the eat booty gang. But the only thing is, I'm with the eat booty gang.
EBG.
I'm with EBG. But I will not get my ass beaten.
nah.
This nigga Trick.
Nah, wait,
But
they
my
don't
man
know.
Trick
They
Daddy
don't know.
said
They don't know.
he said
You gotta say that.
no.
And remember your boy said about Kid Capri too?
Whoa. Kid Capri.
You see how far I came back?
You see?
I don't go
Whoa.
further, but the wall stopping my
Hey
ass.
man,
Maybe that's why DJ Scratch was going out on last night.
Yeah.
You know, he liked to get his booty eaten. Listen, I don't know. I don't remember. I'm just saying,
I
for the
ain't say
record,
nothing.
I'm in EBG, I'm in booty gang, but I'm not getting my booty eaten.
Yeah,
Facts.
nah, me neither, bro. Like, one time I had this bitch give me some sloppy jalopy, and that shit started like, that bitch was going sloppy as fuck. And she started going too low, and I was like, wait, you're going too low.
Yeah.
You gotta
Chill
stay
out.
here.
¿Qué te pasa? Why-
Because it be some of these ladies, they be freaks, you know?
But they
Like,
like. I mean, listen.
Some
they're
women-
gonna ask us, well, you like
hey,
it?
some women
But-
take pleasure in that shit, bro.
Yeah, but they don't-
Obviously, that's why they're doing it to you.
They don't have at least, the niggas have hairy booties. Girls don't got hairy booties unless you ain't
Yeah, I
shaving
know,
this
you
shit.
gotta have no shame to eat it.
I doubt that comment is true that every bitch don't got hairy booties.
I'm not saying
We're
every,
not
nah,
saying that.
but
We're
what I'm
saying-
saying is the majority don't.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's not nasty for us to eat
right.
ass.
You seen bitches with mustaches. There's hair on their ass. It's facts.
Oh, they got like
Right.
the little
I see.
hair on their hair.
How dare you leave the house like that,
I seen a
bitch?
bitch with an ill fucking tape up.
Stop it.
Like
Yeah.
the biker
The
chick?
general.
Like the biker
The
chick?
general is in the house.
Take your hat off for me, bro.
Hey, yes, a
That's
salute.
respect.
Take the headphones out.
We look like a dance team with the same get shorts. That's cool.
Oh shit, dance team.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
You just missed the cucumber scene.
You did a cucumber scene?
Yeah, remember on that porno that he was like fucking spanking some hoe with he was flogging her with a goddamn 18-incher? Don't you remember that? What?
The one you got paid for?
No. Hey.
Oh, probably
The
not.
one I didn't get paid for.
Damn, for real.
Nah, it's alright, though. I wasn't meant to, but it's alright.
I wasn't.
Well, you had a good
It was-
time.
it
I wasn't
so
meant to get paid
so
for.
you know the good time
It was
was
fun.
worth
It
the
was fun.
experience.
It was fun.
In other words, it was like that was the pay right there.
Yeah, that was the pay. I got to eat ass. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
that's not paid, bro.
that's paid in full.
You didn't want to
son.
hear it.
She got
earlier.
paid. If anything.
You didn't want to hear
You might have
it.
got a mouthful of fortune.
No,
did
no,
finish.
no, it was nice.
It wasn't nice, Eddie.
You need to go to the dentist after that.
He said it tastes like pennies. It wasn't nice.
No, it didn't taste
No,
like
I
pennies.
think the
It was-
hygienist.
It was quarters?
It was quarters. Remember, 25 cents, not pennies.
They're all dirty.
They're all dirty.
What? I can't no more. Sorry.
This guy.
I know you wanted that. You were interested.
That's why he's eating candies right now.
Your project. Tell me what you were about your the binga. Your fucking
About your
the
the
binga. Because he always says
Pause.
this.
Tell me about your
Not binga.
Yeah,
That's his name.
Yeah, that's his name.
Tell me about your little projects.
Well, I just dropped the Pinga Entertainment Volume 1. We got a track on there. We got Fort Lauderdale. That was dope. You did your
Yes.
thing on the verse. That's how they Pinga.
Appreciate
Okay. Dale pinga lo tuyo.
Produced by
Hollywood.
Beats. Produced by
Beats
Beats
in
in
the
the
Hood.
Hood.
That
Hollywood.
binga hood.
And yeah, just pushing that project. We're gonna do a video to that one soon. I got a crazy idea.
Let me know.
He has to get permission from his wife first. So.
Nah, we gonna make it happen.
Hey, whoa, Eddie's good.
Cause Eddie wants to be in the video eating ass.
No,
Don't worry, we'll make it happen.
Oh, you can make it happen. You can make it
No, because
scene.
he wants a relationship. That's why. He's just jealous of mine. Proceed.
He gotta get permission.
We don't listen.
And
I don't listen to single guys.
I just went to Key West. Like I think it was last weekend. Yeah, it was last
With
weekend.
Javi?
No.
Relax. He said,
Hey, Bob
I
Javi
saw
was
him
in the
out there.
building.
That's you? That's
Nah,
cute.
shout out Hip Hop Javi.
Kanye Key West.
But has he met Javi?
Yes,
Oh,
I met
that's
him.
all the story.
What before we
They broke it down.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, we'll break it down later.
So we went to Key West, and crazy story. Like everything in Key West, every hotel is expensive, like really expensive, like almost $405 a night.
Right.
And my boy David, that filmed it. He was like, "Yo, Nick, he knows I'm independent. Everything out of my own pocket." He said, "Yo, I don't care. I'll sleep on the floor." I was like, "Yo, chill. Like, I might at least get something with like a pull-out bed or like a regular hotel room with 2 beds." I found this place. It's called Naya, not your average hotel, and it said adults only. Okay.
Male adults only.
So no.
Hope you went on the hetero night. I mean, I don't know if you're into the other stuff, but
No, I'm strictly Toto. But But how do you call this? And we get there and like we check in, dope ass pool. Like it wasn't checking yet, so we're smoking out by the pool, having drinks, getting lit as fuck, like getting scenes for the video, drone shots, like just vibing. And then it was 4:00, time to check in. We go to check in, the lady's like, oh, it's you said only for one. I was like, yeah, it was a room with a bunk bed. She's like, yeah, all right. And she just checked me in. I was like, she just gave me a room key. I was like, okay. I go to the room and it's 6 bunk beds. I'm like, yo, they hooked it up. They knew that big guy was coming.
No, they knew. They knew you were coming.
As soon as I said,
like a hostel joint.
It was a hostel. As soon as I said that, this Argentinian dude pops out of his room. Oh, buenas, or like and I was like,
you wasn't main pops.
This is main pop.
And I was like,
you had a house, man.
Oh
no.
shit.
Wait, but it doesn't stop there. It just keeps escalating and escalating. It's
horrible.
Fuck.
And
you got 6 beds to fill.
Yes. 6 motherfuckers you don't know.
It's me and my boy David. He's like, bro, I don't care, bro. I was in the
Who
Navy.
doesn't have a bed because they haven't paid yet?
He was like,
you say he was in the Navy?
Yeah, he was.
So he's used to that shit. He's used to them
But
7
the bitch
bunks.
at the front counter is to blame. She let go on with your boy.
Yeah. There's 6 bunks. There you go.
Yeah.
Fucked up,
And yeah, so whatever, we shoot during the day, and my boy David, he ain't tripping. At night, we go eat, have a couple drinks, we come back, smoke out, cuddle,
Yeah, the
and
slumber
then
party, obviously.
and then we go to, we pass out. The Argentinians do this. He's all the way on the other side, so he's not close to us. And then there's still 2 other bunk beds open, and we're passed out. And 2 a.m, somebody comes in.
You're not passed out in the same bed.
No, man, it's bunk beds.
What do you mean? Oh, you're in your bed. He's in another bed.
Yeah. He's in
another bed he didn't pay for.
Bro, it's his choice.
Yeah. Head to foot,
He's like, la cosa está de pinga.
No. He was
times 2.
Disclaimer, he was in his bunk bed, I was in my bunk bed.
You gotta say that, sorry.
And dog, 2 a.m. comes, and then this dude comes with the guy from the front desk. He's like, oh yeah, you guys had the top lock, you can't have that locked. And the guy was like, oh, my friend David was sleeping on his bed, and he's like, oh man, this happened last night. If I have to go get the front desk guy, and like, blah, blah, blah. And we're like, my friend David was like, yo, just go to another bunk. And he just went to another bunk. The guy was like being like super a male Karen.
Wow.
And
That sucks.
And whatever, then we go back to sleep. And whatever, like 30 minutes later, Puerto Rican dude comes in. I'm sleeping.
But you're asking everybody's nationality or
No,
something?
of course.
What are you?
No, he said they like
just wearing a tank
He
top
said,
with a Puerto Rican flag.
yeah. He said, bendito nene, tú estás en mi
I call
cama.
racist.
No. He was Puerto Rican because I saw him at the front desk and I had to like
He
translate.
said bendito nene?
Bendito nene.
No. He said he was from Puerto Rico. That's all.
Oh, okay.
So.
Like they don't speak English, but go ahead.
And
Me cogiste la cama.
He didn't roll his R, that's why
he was
That's why he being racist.
he was a big dude too, and he started snoring like a motherfucker. So at this point,
We would fuck up those hostels.
Yeah,
I told him I
You've
would've
been in
out.
a hospital before?
No.
Yeah,
wait.
plenty
The closest
times.
thing is just the
we was
crew.
we was our own hostel.
And that was very hostile.
Right.
7 of us, and we was 2 beds. Everyone was on the floor except for the people.
Yeah,
We slept side, like on the bed like this,
Nasty.
beds like this.
Yeah.
We just so we have a piece of bed.
Yeah.
It's like sharing like slices.
Hotels change their rules.
Yeah.
No one really slept. We just
God
laid
damn, now
down
they're
that
charging
way.
me extra.
Yeah,
Fuck.
hey,
But whatever.
man. We had to take advantage then.
Then you put like huge deposits on your credit card now, but whatever. And then I couldn't sleep at that point because dude was snoring and it was like a full room. So I grabbed my bag of weed. I went by the pool and I rolled like 2 big ass joints. I put Netflix on my phone and I smoked till like 5:30 in the morning. And then
To check out?
Yeah, way before checkout. Checkout was at 11. But to get a scene at the southernmost point, because we shot in front of the southernmost point, to get a scene there without like a line, you have to get there like 6:30, 7 in the morning.
There's a fucking line.
Yeah, it's a huge line. Yo, like if you get there at 11 o'clock in the morning, you're gonna wait.
Think about it, man. It's the southernmost point of the United States. It's
Like
I
you're all the way
understand.
at the
and
end.
a good day, you could even see Cuba.
I want to say that
Seriously?
I've been there when I was a kid.
Supposedly on a clear
Oh.
day, you could see
That's dope.
something.
That's dope.
I want to say when I was a kid.
They don't got those.
You see how San Martin goes.
They don't got those like fucking.
I know
That's
what
what I think it is. I think they have something.
They do
that's
have
how you can
those.
see.
They do
Cuba.
have those.
I don't think you can see it with your bare eyes. I'm
Put a
bullshit.
quarter in that shit so you can watch it.
I went when I was a kid, And I want to say that
you rich.
I don't remember and no fucking lie. We just went right up to that fucking.
Well, that was back in what, the 70s?
I'm sorry.
It is grumpy old G. You brought a young G.
Yeah, we brought a young G over
But
here.
it was still the late 80s.
That's when they discovered it.
Right.
He came with Christopher Columbus.
Ooh, bad.
I stayed hiding in the shit though. I didn't do any harm to
You didn't do no harm.
Trust me. I was one of the slaves that was from another land. Motherfucker.
But wait,
Taínos
the
had me in
story
the bottom.
doesn't end there. So we're
Obviously,
my boy
with this
dated-
nightmare.
Yeah, nightmare, and we're dealing with the racist.
Sounds like fun shit, to be honest.
Fun, but like
super
there's
fun.
a lot of old racist
I mean,
fucks
when you're
in
young
Key
and
West.
just going out there and running.
I
around.
understand
It was
that.
it was fun, but like I dealt with like a fucking douchebag, and like my friend started finding his joint. He's like, "You could get 5 years in prison here," and I'm doing that, and I'm like, "Yo, it's like we don't have like an AK on this shit. Like we're not doing terrorist attack. We're doing like to document or stay here in Key West." I told him just like that, and then like.
Would you even have to explain anything to
But
him
I
anyway?
know I shouldn't.
don't,
Have to. I
but-
shouldn't.
Go,
but he
go.
was being a dick. Like, dude,
Go fly a kite.
And imagine like you're trying to work, and then you have somebody being an asshole next to you. You know,
You
it's
go
like,
up to him and you fucking smack him in the teeth.
I know, but he's old,
Yeah.
and if he was like my age or maybe in his 30 or 40, it would have been a scrap for sure.
Oh,
but
he
he
was
was like
older?
an older dude, so that
Oh,
would
so
have
you
been
just sweep him off his feet.
it would have been an abuse. So I
He
can't.
should've said, "Shut up, or I'm bringing my grandfather to whoop your ass."
My
My
grandfather
grandfather would have fucked him up because he was a big dude.
Or you could have said, y'all bring grandpa. I mean, and he's a grandpa.
Nah,
already,
but
so
what I
I'm a
did,
grandpa.
and then whatever, and he was just saying all that crazy shit, and then like I didn't finish telling you, like he got like my boy, like we're working, and then like when my boy put his drone down, the blade
Propeller?
was still spinning, and my boy didn't notice, and we had this guy. I'm telling you, bro, shut the fuck up, mind your business, bro. Like we're not bothering anybody. And he's like, I've lived here for 2. I could show you what hardcore is. I'm like,
Oh
I start,
my
and
God.
you know what gets somebody mad when they're all yapping and getting crazy, and you laugh in a person's face.
Right.
You know what happens when you
That's
laugh?
why he
When you
get-
laugh
that's
in
why
your
he got
girl's
more
face.
mad.
And I laughed in his face con un orgullo. And then when I left, I saw him like throwing like food to chickens. I'm a really respectful person. I really am. But you're an asshole to me, I'm gonna reciprocate the same energy. And when I left from my car, I put my window down. He was throwing like shit for the chickens. And I was like, "Hey, Colonel Fuckface," and he dropped all the he dropped all the chicken shit. And every time he would try to say a bad word, I would be like, "I did it," and he would just get mad because I would fuck him up. Because I used to drive through golf courses like an asshole, and right when people would swing, I would beep. So you could do the same thing with your voice. Somebody said, you'd be like, and I did that. And he just like got all red, probably about to have a seizure. And I'm like, "Yeah, you fucking live here for 22 years, and the reason why you're a dick is because you've been here by yourself, all fucking miserable." And then I just took off. But whatever.
You told him.
Poor Viejo committed suicide after that.
Right.
I don't
read about
like
that this
suggest
weekend.
people doing that, but that old guy, he has a lot of issues he needs to deal with. He's a dick.
I feel you.
So watch out when you go to Keys.
Yeah, especially on the southernmost
Look
point.
for the
Don't
old
fly your
Picture
drone.
of him. On,
Yeah,
No,
right.
definitely
yeah.
wear a picture of me. And Colonel on the bottle. Colonel
Colonel
Fuckface.
Fuckface.
That shit got him.
for Don
Drink
Corleone.
Sports.
Drink Champ Sports is coming in the book.
But other than that, it was great, bro. We shot the video. The video's gonna come out in November, and it was dope. Just like documenting a whole video in the Key West. Like I always want to ask this question: has anybody ever really shot a video in the Keys? Do you know of anyone or no?
I'm sure
I'm
someone's got
pretty
a
sure
shot or
someone-
3.
I looked it up on YouTube. I feel like
Gloria Estefan ain't do that?
maybe okay, but like a hip hop artist. I don't know.
I couldn't tell you.
But dog, I don't know. I thought it was dope documenting the whole Keys, dog. Like it's gonna be dope.
The
like
keys
that.
is dope.
You're gonna have a good
Little
time.
Nas X might do his next video.
No, yeah. No, thank God I didn't go. Thank God I didn't go there because like in Key West they do like pride festivals and all that stuff. Thank God I didn't go a weekend like that. Then that hostel
Fantasy
would
Fest.
yeah Fantasy Fest. If not, that hostel would have been filled with with the
With
ABCs.
pinga.
With the ABCs.
With the ABCs. I do not condone what he's saying.
Here.
Drink Champ Sports in the belly.
Oh shit!
I don't know what the fuck
course,
ABC. What's up, baby?
I don't even want to know what ABC stands for.
The shout out to them, the LGBT.
Another back creation?
Oh, that's what I thought you were saying.
Yo, they
There's
just
just
say
so many.
That's what I thought you were saying.
Let's do it. Another back creation on Drink Champs.
Oh wait, I gotta go back to the ABCs.
No, I don't.
You know why you say ABCs though?
The LGBT.
Right? No, but I was waiting.
I'm not bad if that was rude. Sorry.
Oh,
but
for the letters.
I'm just saying
Yes.
it's his short.
I just thought it was funny.
Because it's shorter.
Yeah.
But you ain't gonna understand when you say that. I'm down with the ABCs.
but-
They're gonna be like,
But
The head
what if
cut
you
it-
don't know all those letters?
People
Exactly.
say the alphabet. That's what some people.
Oh, the
Oh,
alphabet.
the same shit.
see now.
So you
That's
They
say
always
But
add-
I
they're
feel
always
like
adding
that.
another fucking letter
But when
to it,
people
bro.
would say the
That's what I'm
alphabet
saying.
boys, they'd be like the DEA. So I'm like, yo, sure.
Oh yeah, that's old school. Old school terms versus new school.
Yeah. So I'm like,
You
yeah.
guys just do it carefully.
true.
LGBTQ.
That's why I
No,
said
it's
it.
more.
No,
It's
it's
more?
more. Yeah.
Oh.
Sometimes why?
Sometimes why?
RSVGTOP.
It's not just DKNY.
DKY. No, stop it. They're gonna cancel kosher. They're gonna cancel this real quick right
No,
now.
they're not. Only in San Fran.
Man, all of that is bullshit. Look, I'll tell you right here off rip. My little sister, she is gay and she's in a relationship with her partner,
Right. We
and
know
she,
plenty of gay people.
and she's super. Her partner's super cool, and she's like, yo, I don't understand why people with this whole Dave Chappelle trying
Bro,
to cancel
jokes are
it.
jokes,
if
man.
you go to a comedy
It's
show
just
to
for
be
the joke,
offended,
yeah.
then leave. It's like
Right, but
not
that's,
with that
that's the
sense.
thing. Everybody's different. There's people that are hypersensitive. There are people. That's
Now with none of that
and
sense.
now with
that's
social media, everybody has the power, and if you have the
Yes.
followers
Yes.
and you're hypersensitive, you're a fucking hot missile.
but
You know what I'm saying?
I know
Man, that
not
shit makes
everybody's
sense.
the same, but look at them. Like at
But
least with my
listen,
sister,
if
they don't
you
care. They
really-
actually they like that shit.
If
Bro,
we
you know?
if we let people cancel any comedian, that's just gonna trickle down to canceling a million comedians. And what, does this gonna be no more comedian
No,
industry?
but they have canceled comedians.
I know that. I'm
and
trying.
they cancel anybody. They cancel
We have-
anybody
we
saying
can't-
anything.
we can't just
It's
let
not
'em.
approved, man. That's
I
just
know.
the culture we
Doesn't
live
make-
in.
It doesn't make fucking sense.
It's ridiculous. It's
I'm
ridiculous.
gonna
It
keep
is,
saying
it
what
is.
I
Like
wanna
nobody
say.
should be saying like I have. What did you say? You have a sister? Or
Yeah.
Like no one should
Like,
have
to
say-
justify
Like we
the
all
shit.
know. We all have
I know
family
a
that's
million
gay.
people. Right.
You
I
know
know
what
a
I'm saying?
million people that gay.
Like no one has to, like it's like saying I have a
cares?
black friend. Like that's you shouldn't have to go saying that. Like it is what it is. You know.
Right. Well, I don't know.
Now
We
weird
don't even know
thoughts.
what you are.
Now
bro.
weird thoughts came out.
Oh, the black guy said he doesn't have. I don't know what he's talking about. Listen, the gay people. I'm not mad at any of them. I'm just saying, like, there's nothing wrong with them. I know a million of them. I have them in my family. I have friends that are gay. Who gives a shit? You do your thing. I do my thing. You know what I'm saying? Here,
Disrespect you as a human being.
This cancel culture.
I feel like
that,
most of my
if
fans.
gay people can go and cancel all of that just because they heard a gay joke.
Yeah.
Imagine if just everyday regular people who are not gay heard something that maybe hurt them. One fucking person. There'll be no more culture.
Yeah, because
You understand?
what I grew up seeing was like the era of like not giving a fuck and people saying wild shit. Like, bro, sometimes I want to make records saying some fucking outlandish shit. Like I do, and I don't even
Well,
give a fuck.
that's the
like,
beauty of
but
freedom of speech.
that's what I'm saying. Like, go fucking cancel me, because if you cancel me, you're gonna make my
Cancel
record
culture
bigger.
takes away
in my,
freedom of speech.
in my
I
opinion,
mean,
Pretty
it depends.
much.
It depends
It
because
depends
they
because you
they
can really-
blackball you or whatever. Like,
Yeah, I
it's
understand.
man, we
But
live,
blackball,
it's a terrible
I-
time to
but
be
I-
an artist. To be honest with
It's
you,
not
Yeah.
good, man.
terrible time to be a creative, an artist,
right,
media. Like it's just,
Right.
it's whack, man.
That's
Yeah,
why
shit
we're
is
fucking
whack.
grumpy because of all that bullshit.
It's a little whack.
That's why
It's a little
you guys, I appreciate you guys for seeing what the pinga truly is for what it is, because you guys know it comes from a Cuban slang. A lot of people, they like take, and I'm pretty sure maybe at the beginning, I don't know if you guys thought, but like a lot of people, they kind of like take a step, like they're like whoa, the pinga. I don't fucking know, like, you know, because
Right.
because it has pinga on it. They don't even see de. They just see pinga, and they just like. But you just gotta be like from not. I don't even want to say like Latino culture, but like you just gotta know.
Open-minded,
Yeah,
dog.
just
And
open-minded.
be educated at
'Cause,
all. That's really the first fucking problem. They don't know what the fuck that means.
But that's what I like doing. That was like one thing that I've learned from like all the like legends and everybody putting in work before me. Like they made a brand that resonated to them. And I feel like this just resonated to me.
No, but the older Cubans don't like look at you real foul. Like,
No, some of them.
I walked out with your shorts, and my mother looked at me and said, "Desgraciado."
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, no.
You know,
Some
my
of
mom's
them,
is like, yo,
some
you're an
of them
asshole.
accept it, but like, look, I have like my grandma. She's like 70 something. She likes it, and she appreciates. She's like, oh, man, booyah, and like, I don't know. It's
I
just
guess
like
everyone's
slippery
different.
slope.
I guess
You know?
Has
everyone's
anyone
different.
actually ever said
But
something?
I can see.
Yeah, like sometimes when people be like, oh man, como tú hiciste de pinga hacer eso, like como lo hiciste grande, debe de ser algo, like you sabes, like if you could make slogans a different Cuban slogan, you know, which is honest criticism, you know, like they're probably trying to
but
say
no one
something
ever
more.
came at you like,
Oh, like they say you should
desgraciado.
have picked another slogan.
Another slogan.
Yeah, like
right.
right now they're saying like, oh, like now, like you know, you got your eyes on you. Maybe you could switch it up and do something different, more appealing. But no, I feel, I feel like you know, me sticking to my guns. Like I got Trippie Redd wearing the shorts right next to Travis Barker, and that was like, and that right there just opened the portal to like something crazy. I like never thought in my life I would experience, and like
Even when Rick Ross had it on his
and
IG.
on his story too. So you know that right there, I just like, you know, a lot of people. I remember I had people would tell me, I had supposed friends would tell me like, yo dog, that shit is too much, dog, you shouldn't do that, that pinga shit, blah, blah, blah. And then you know
Your friends are gonna be your friends and family, but luckily you have family that support you, are gonna always be your biggest detractors.
Right.
We went through that with Crazy Hood and Who's Crazy. People would be like, yo, that's whack, that does not even cool, that don't sound right. And then the same thing with you with the pinga and people wearing it. We would send shirts to everybody.
Yeah. Right.
And then we started seeing that shit pop up in the magazines and
Right.
people wearing it in concerts and this and that.
Yeah.
One person big wearing is not going to change your life, but what it does for you is it
Just helps your
it's
brand.
a morale booster.
Yeah.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? And,
Definitely.
and it keeps it's like little pebbles that keep you moving. You know what I'm saying? Forward.
Keeps the
To
light
the
lit.
point where we're still here, however many years, 20 some years later.
Yeah.
But that's how it started the same way for us. Like
Right.
Who's Crazy? The slogan, Crazy Hood, locally.
And
people-
Who's Crazy gets people talking. 'Cause I remember when I got like the whole the bundle. I remember I got like I have the coasters, and my dad puts his bong on top of the coaster because he loves it. He's perfect. And he at the beginning when he saw, it, he's like, "Who's Crazy?" And he's like, he's like, "No, Who's Crazy?" Like, what's the brand? Like, and I broke it down to him. So you know, when people see that, it gets them thinking. So
Right.
it was a.
But
It
nobody
was a,
fucked with it when we
yeah.
started. That's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to explain. to you. The
If
same
you-
way that you said that
how
you
did it?
too.
If you don't mind me asking, I feel like it's a good question. How did Who's Crazy come about? You just like, I don't know.
I mean, to give you a short answer to not drag
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
is Crazy Hood, and the idea of the company was really on some mental. Like now, looking back at it, it was a mental health idea. You know, like I felt like I was always like a little bit like something there, and I felt like all of us dealing with anything. Every single human being has something wrong with them. You know what I'm saying? And so it was crazy. Was that where that came from? You know what I'm saying? And then Hood, because we would call ourselves hoods. We would wear hoodies. Hoodies was like the uniform for hip hop kids
Right.
in the early '90s. You know, we were like the champion hoodies in school.
Yeah.
In school was cold as hell. Even though we're hot, Miami was cold inside
Yeah,
the school.
of course.
So we wore the hoodies. So Crazy Hood, and then production was to make it sound professional.
Yeah.
And then Who's Crazy was the call out, was the slogan. It's rhetorical. It means who's crazy? It's us. Crazy Hood is crazy. We're not asking you a question. We're telling you who's crazy. And so that's what the whole
That's dope.
slogan
That's dope.
came from.
Right.
That's dope.
Yeah. And this has been a long time, brother. You know what I'm saying? And you see how you could testify to this. You see us all together all the time.
Yes, sir.
And you know how many of us there are, and we've been the same dudes for 30 years together. Not too many people are too lucky to have 9 other people they can call their friends for 30 years. You understand? So I know I'm extremely lucky. You know, and these are true friends. Like these are my brothers now. You know what I'm saying? That's how long we've been together. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing in this industry. You got to see who's real, who's not. Like you were saying it earlier.
Yeah.
You thought you have friends. Yeah, everyone thought they have friends. You know what I'm saying? I see people now from high school, they're dolo, right? And they look at us and they're like, "Y'all motherfuckers still know each other?" That's my friend. I love that fucking. That's just hilarious to me. You know what I'm saying? And we always answer in a different way. Depends.
Yeah, or like people
Depends
see-
how drunk we are at that
Yeah.
time.
Or sometimes you know you have that random friend that always watching. He's like, "Oh, how's the little music stuff going?"
You know why they ask you
I was
that?
like,
though?
"Oh, so how's
Do you know why they
the
ask
so I was like,
They're
oh,
not
how's the little
They're
job
not
going?"
asking you because they give a fuck. They just hating. They want to. They hope that you say, "No, I just work for Publix now." You know what I'm trying to say?
hip-hop?
Yes, they don't want you to
I
make
get those
it.
sometimes.
They don't want you to make it. When they say you think it's still know each other, they're not saying because it's so awesome. I'm so happy you guys are still friends. No, they're not. They don't fucking give a fuck. They're hoping that we're as miserable as they are. That's what it is.
And bro, to those people, what I have to say, I wish them nothing but the best.
I don't even think about
I
those
don't, like you get me,
motherfuckers.
like I said, like when I say wish them but the best, I don't think about them neither. But like yo,
I
like
don't even think about
you
them.
know, like
The whole Duel family is gonna fall off the side of the cliff. Whatever
and-
that movie.
yeah.
Duel.
O'Doyle rules.
Sorry,
That's the Adam Sandler movie.
Yes, I can't remember the
That
name.
he goes to, but he's like
He goes back to school.
Yeah, he screams at that kid for.
This is awesome.
Get it right, Junior. I'm sorry, that was gonna be.
At least you watch some fucking.
What? Those are the best movies. Happy Gilmore movies are the best movies to watch.
The girls that work with us,
They're young too.
they're young. So
They don't know.
know
Did you see
shit.
this movie? No.
Nothing.
No.
Weekend at Bernie's. Come on, you guys love.
No, that's a
Weekend.
classic.
Like, come
We
on.
grew up
The
with
original.
Weekend
I know there's another
Yeah,
one. I think.
no, I've watched the
I don't know
original.
about the
ones, yeah.
original one, and
The
I'll
old
keep it like
school
that.
ones.
If there's a part 2, that's retarded.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh yeah, no.
It was awesome.
Part 2 was.
I don't know.
The one I
They had a
watched.
part 2 to that?
The one I
don't know
watched
the
is that
fuck.
was Bernie and then these two guys. They're from New York or like they're lawyers or some shit, and then they go to
No,
like an island.
it's like it's
Something like that.
his nephew who comes down with his boy to visit his uncle.
And
Bernie's his
he
uncle.
got murdered or some
Yeah,
shit
he
like
got- he
that.
died
and then they're
there,
like
yeah.
driving around with him.
I don't know if he got
and-
murdered or he
No,
choked
they
or
wasn't
something.
no uncle or nothing. They
Wasn't
realized
it?
he was.
Yeah, there was his boss,
He
right?
worked-
Oh,
yeah,
he's just
he
a
worked
employee?
for
Yeah, that was
Bernie.
boss.
There was
Yeah.
some rotten shit going on, and then they came to kill him, and then they killed this nigga. I don't know how to make.
No,
Whatever, bro. He's
They
fucking
didn't
dead,
come
and
to
then they
kill
fucking
him.
move around with him.
They killed him. Somebody came to kill him.
He choked on the couch or something like that
No,
that
he
day.
got shot.
They got
Yeah.
whatever.
They injected him with a fucking drugs,
some
and he
shit
just had an
happened.
overdose.
That's exactly what happened. I'm
But
gonna
yeah,
Google
man,
that.
I love all those type of movies, bro. I love all those type of movies, man.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
Gives you content.
Yeah. it does.
You want to shout out your socials and shit? Let
Nick,
people know how to get to you.
Instagram and Twitter, Nick Garcia 305 on all music platforms. Nick Garcia. You know, tap in if you want a physical album. You know, on my Instagram. You
Yes,
tap
sir.
in Nick
The
Garcia
merch.
305. New website is gonna be launched by like November, 100%. I just opened the business account for my The Pinga Entertainment LLC.
shit.
So like, you know, I'm just trying to make everything like 100% professional.
Congrats.
Thank you very much.
Good stuff, buddy.
And you know, just trying to do everything by the book. You know.
Word, and I'm gonna give you the King of Kendall pass because, like I told you,
Thank
you know, EFN was the King of Kendall. We had a little fucking meeting over some lobster and shit, and we said, "Fuck it, give the kid the run because we're old already."
The lobster and what is the Chinese stuff that you guys drink? My bad, that sounds so fucked up.
Sake?
No, that crazy drink.
Tiger Bone,
Tiger Bone.
India.
So if I buy a bottle of
Chinese-
Tiger Bone, will you guys
Chinese
take a
is
shot with
India.
me? If I find it, because I know you
Yeah,
guys
I
said
mean,
it
I'll
was-
take a shot if
A shot's no problem.
I'll fake it.
Oh, that's fucked up, Cole.
I'll take mine and his.
All right. Thank you, Paul.
We appreciate you coming though.
Thank you for
I
having
know
me.
Oh, he
you-
got a song with Socrates, man.
Oh yeah, Time Out.
Oh, I'm
Time
not.
Out. Produced
not.
produced
I
by
just
Beats
told
in
you.
the Hood.
Give
Beats
me
in the Hood.
talk your
I
shit.
forgot about
I
that.
just told you that.
We got that on the way. That's like a cumbia type song, right?
word?
With Socrates.
Socrates from Beer Fest Fridays.
Yes, sir. Hey, he's doing his thing on that record. He
Yeah, this shit is pretty good.
All I gotta say is time out. Time out.
Time out.
Well,
Time
good.
out.
You
Representing
showed it to me.
Dominicanos.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okie dokie.
Yes, sir.
Are you going
okay?
Spanish on that?
Oh yeah, I go Spanglish. Half
Go
like
Spanish.
Spanish.
He made it sound.
No, rap
Spanish on that? Yeah, I go Spanish.
like,
If we ever get canceled,
I go
it's 'cause
Spanish,
him
I go
throwing those
English.
jabs every 10
Yeah,
seconds.
hey, I have to
I'm
ask a
not
quick
talking
question.
about nothing.
What is Latinx? Because Adam, he saw my song the other day on the stream or whatever. And he's like, "Oh, I love a strong Latinx man like this." I'm like, "What the
He was
fuck?"
into you.
I was like, "Adam,
like
you're good."
Strong Latin
man.
X.
Well, but what is Latinx? What is
I
that?
don't, but I don't know the way they're saying that to you sounds weird. I love
like
a
it.
strong Latin
I'll replay it right here, right quick for 1 second.
I don't like it.
I love a
I
strong
don't like the way
Latin
he said it either.
I think he might be
And he said-
insinuating
Listen.
something.
Listen.
I'm like an aggressive Latinx gentleman.
No, you know what? No. He's saying that to be politically
right,
correct.
The way you said it sounded wrong.
What does that mean?
No, he's saying
What is he gonna
he's
say?
saying Latino.
Right,
But he's trying to stay in the new wave of you got to say Latinx. you know?
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
We're
I
old
didn't-
school and we can't.
Sorry.
I
we're
didn't
not-
know what Latinx. I don't even know what it is.
It's just inclusive. It's
Spanish,
like,
so you're Latino.
no, but
I
it
never
means
heard
everything. It means
X generation.
because Latino would automatically they're saying assume male. Oh,
my.
so you'd have to say Latino. But when we
I
say
gotcha.
Latinos, we mean men and women, and then
Well, why can't
and we're not including supposedly everybody else. You know.
But in this case, he's talking about a Latin male. So Latino.
No.
would fit.
but I
They're
get
trying
what
to
he's
say that
saying.
that's the new term. Instead of saying
Got it.
Latinos,
Latinx.
Latinx.
Yeah, because
Latinx.
they don't want to
Yeah.
be like.
It sounds like a new radio station.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
WCPT Latinx.
Hot 107.
88.8 on your dial.
107.
I used to. Did you guys ever listen to AM radio?
Yeah.
And my grandfather, when he would drop me off at school, he was like, AM. Oh
yeah.
Radio Mambi.
I have fond memories of AM radio with my grandparents.
You know about Radio
I always
Mambi?
listen to AM.
Come on, my mama Cuban.
Oh, now you're representing.
Every time I would talk during Radio
This guy's
Mambi,
chimichurri all day, bro.
And Argentina.
Now you're representing.
bro, anytime that I would talk during Radio Mambi, like,
You catch a whooping.
you get fucked up.
Oh shit, that's good. That's good.
Or when he would get like a phone call, they would pick it up. He'd be like, cállate, cállate. And like talk a bunch of shit.
That's funny.
Yeah, that is.
It's good. Listen, I gotta wrap it up because this guy keeps waving his fucking finger in the air. I'm glad you came. I appreciate you.
Hey, sorry to cut you off. You used to say one thing before you wrap it completely.
Hit me.
For any hater or cancel culture out there.
Right, our lawyer speaking. Go.
We respect everybody. Just respect people. Never
Yes,
mind all the
yes.
fucking semantics and
Yes.
and fucking titles. Like
Correct.
if someone doesn't say it, don't fucking get mad and butthurt about it.
Yes.
It's just respect people, man. Respect human beings.
Yes.
And if they say something wrong and you feel offended, just tell them.
I triple
You don't have
that.
to cancel them. Just say,
Yes.
hey, man.
Pull them aside, give
Yeah.
them a call, send them a text.
That was
There's
Yeah.
a million ways.
This is why I was offended, and that's
Yeah.
it. Keep it
Right.
moving.
Right. You might even get an apology out the motherfucker.
Right.
And you might not. But doesn't really matter. You
We don't like
understand?
apologizing around.
Right, but we love everybody and we hate everyone the same, so we cannot possibly be racist.
Exactly.
love
Don't forget to
everybody.
buy Shiba Inu. My dog came through. I appreciate you.
Fine.
Grumpy OGs, Hannibal
Grumpy
Heck,
OGs.
Eddie the Ass Eater, that Pingas in the house,
Pinga.
EFN the lawyer, and Beats in the Hood, and we are out of here.
The cucumber.
Eddie the Cucumber.
Whoa.
Eddie'sVeggies.com.
Eddie'sVeggies.com, fresh produce.
Let's go.